Hey, what's up guys? I am Artorias. It has been a while. Welcome back. I haven't made an episode of this Dark Souls walkthrough in about a week or week and a half or so. This is going to be episode 10. What better episode to jump back into things than this one here? We're going to be killing off the Great Wolf Sif, and I'm going to show you the Forest Hunters Guild and maybe find some other cool secrets or something along the way. First things first with this episode, you gotta visit our good friend Blacksmith Andre here, and we're gonna have to buy this here, Crest of Artorias, 20,000 souls. Now, if you've been playing the game and you're kind of doing stuff in the same order that I've been doing, I mean, 20,000 souls really isn't, really isn't that much. We just finished killing off Smog and Ornstein, and they gave me a ton of souls, so I had some left over. If you're trying to do it a little earlier in the game, then 20,000 souls is more costly. But, man, buying this crest and opening the shortcut that we're going to open makes your life so much easier than the alternative. So we're just going to head into the forest here. One shot in these killer trees. Now, there is an alternate route to get to where we're going here, going through Darkroot Garden. We're going to go to that first bonfire, and, well, I'll show you the shortcut that we're going to open. You can also get to this zone near the Hydra that we killed in one of the earlier episodes. We kill off a Hydra, and after that Hydra's dead, you can climb a bridge without being harassed by that Hydra. Sorry, did I say climb a bridge? Am I really that distracted by this game? No, we're not going to let this multitasking get to me. You climb a ladder. Ladders are good for climbing, right? And you can still reach this area. It just takes a lot longer, and you have to get through a lot more enemies. It can be kind of frustrating. So we're going to just rest at this bonfire here. Hopefully we don't need to resort to using a bonfire. I much prefer going through these episodes without dying. Hopefully that'll be the case here. Opening up this shortcut here with a crest. Entering another section of Darkroot Garden. Now you're going to want to proceed slowly here, as yeah, you're going to be attacked. These are the Forest Hunters. Does he have a magical buddy as well coming in? I think he does. Ouch. Oh, he does. I should have tried to get rid of him before his ally arrived. Ooh, that was painful. Okay, let's retreat to higher ground. Oh, shoot. Okay. We do not want to die. It's been a while, guys. It's been a while for you and a while for me. I haven't made one of these episodes in some time. Gonna just grind off some of this rust and decide who best to target first. Let's see. Maybe I should take out that mage first. Let's do it. Alright, he's out of the way. Man, one-on-one. Much easier than two-on-one. Especially when you've got like a strong melee guy paired with his magical ally. Can be a pretty annoying duo. But obviously the mage isn't going to have great physical defense or anything, and took him out, and then taking out the knight here, and we can move along. Now, sort of if you head off to the right in this direction here is where it's going to eventually lead you to like the Hydra, and that's going to be sort of the long route to where we want to ultimately go. So when you come out of this shortcut, just sort of hug the cliff here. Don't get too close to the cliff, and just be wary of the Forest Hunters, the couple we've engaged already, that you're also going to have to fight. I mean, I only killed 2. There should be at least one more. Okay, here he comes. this guy, this axe hunter. It actually looks a lot like the default hunter, or no, bandit class that you can start as. Head in through this doorway here, and we can talk to this very large
thou fared well
cat.
To find me, but cometh the my advice, the legend traverse have the. Well,
So I'm going to hear her out.
What dost thou say?
And she's offering me to join the hunters, the Forest Hunters Covenant. And I'm more than happy to join. I don't believe I was in a covenant before this. So no problem, we'll join up. This is actually one of my favorite covenants in the game. Just because it's like a PvP covenant. You can put on that cat's ring. This one here. What's it called? Cat Covenant ring. You can, whenever you're wearing that, and if you're, logged in and ready to play multiplayer, whenever you have that Cat Covenant ring on, that cat that we were talking to before can summon you to help fight against, intruders, which are other players who have entered Darkroot Garden in human form, I believe. You can be summoned to their games as a blue phantom, and I swear sometimes I've been summoned as like a red phantom as well. You can be summoned to their games to fight them. Sometimes it's like you against one or two of them. Sometimes it's like a 2-on-2. Sometimes there are like you're summoned as sort of a neutral phantom that's guarding the forest, and there can be evil phantoms in the game, and then there can be the game's host as well. So like it's like a triangle match, like 3 different parties that are all sort of hostile to each other. Makes for some really interesting engagements. So I've actually just, as I've been speaking here, led the way to this door here, and Great Wolf Sif is right behind there. I hugged what was the left wall, and now looking from here was the right wall. Hug that wall and you don't encounter any enemies. If you sort of explore the rest of the area there are a lot of those little, like, I don't know what you call them. They look like little mushroom men. They're very, very strong though. Like they can take a lot of damage, especially the bigger ones. So here we're opening up this big door. I wonder if you need Crest of Artorias to open this door. I assumed not, but anytime I've gotten to this point, I've had the Crest, so I've never really been 100% sure. So this is, it's going to be a boss chamber in a moment. Slowly walking up here. Very large sword on the ground. Lots of swords just stabbed into the earth here. And behind here is a Hornet ring. Now the Hornet ring increases critical hit damage, so I believe that includes backstabs and ripostes. Let's take a look at this mini cinematic here. Here we go. Oh, great start. Great start. So, this boss actually isn't that tough. Let's just first take a look at his different attacks that he has. I don't want to wander too close to the cliff either. My sword's awfully slow. So he's got that big, broad swipe. He's got this one. This is a double, so he goes, oh no, okay, he can do it as a double as well. Let's see if he does it here. 1, and then 2. So you got to be careful of that. Just getting right underneath him, and actually, that's a very good place to try to engage him. You get sort of up right underneath him, like in his legs and stuff. He is very hard time hitting you from there. I'm keeping my shield up while he's swinging, just, for safety. Now that's one you definitely got to be careful. His classic 360 there, because with a 360, he hits you 2 times very quickly. Ooh, I almost got hit with it again. And that is going to almost 100% of the time deplete your stamina and cause you a lot of damage, even if you are blocking. There, I was a little bit low on stamina as well, taking some damage I shouldn't have taken otherwise. Ooh, I tried to get a little fancy there, going for a roll. Of course, if you time your rolls correctly, it's actually, well, you can avoid all damage from this boss and, well, lots of attacks in the game, but it's not easy to time those rolls perfectly. Trying it again. Maybe I should just avoid the extra fancy tactics and just try killing this guy off. Frame rate's dropping just a little bit. That is sort of, no! That is sort of one of the very few gripes that the critics had with this game, was that in certain zones you can definitely notice drops in frame rate. Sorry for this sort of the end of the fight here. A little bit sloppy. I'm taking a lot of damage. Okay, let's get in there. Ooh. Man, this is a close fight. Now there was the first successful roll of this engagement. I was able to avoid taking any damage there. There, I did it again. Oh, that was poorly placed. There you go. I'm showing you guys some better rolls now. He's panting. Now, I actually heard that, like, if you damage Great Wolf Sif enough, he runs away? Or something like that. I think there are some, like, weird occurrences that can take place during that boss fight if you do enough damage to him. He, like, runs away or something. And he seemed to be panting there at the end, like he was really, really hurt. Sort of caught up in the moment. I didn't actually take a second to see exactly what he dropped. Now, he does drop a ring. He dropped 2 things. First thing was a ring. This one here, Covenant of Artorias. You need this ring during New Londo Ruins. You see it just says Traverse Abyss. This ring symbolizes Knight Artorias' covenant with the beasts of the Abyss. Its wearer, like Artorias himself, can traverse the Abyss. So you need that in New Londo Ruins to go into the Abyss and to take on the 4 kings. Now, I mean, you can easily just pause the video, or you don't even have to pause the video, but you could have seen what the second item that Great Wolf Sif dropped there is, but I don't know it off the top of my head because I just hit X too quickly. And I don't really want to spend like 5 minutes going through every item that I have trying to determine what it was. But the most important thing is that ring. Actually, you know what? Who am I kidding? It's his soul. It's got to be his soul. He dropped his soul, right? Yeah, Soul of Sif. Okay, there we go. Problem solving 101 here with Hunter SC. Now that we have done that, what I'm going to do is warp to the Daughter of Chaos waypoint, because this was I want to just cover a couple things now. There's actually not going to be much more action, but I want to cover some questions people have been asking in the comments. The most popular question that it seems like it's just asked all the time is like, where did I get these Firekeeper souls? And admittedly, I showed in detail how to get 2 Firekeeper souls, and since then I've gotten 2 more. We're back at Quelaag's domain. This guy here I killed because he started to attack me after I killed off the Quelaag NPC that is normally right here. She's really obvious. Big, blind, naked spider chick. Mute, doesn't talk to you unless you have a special ring on, but you can kill her. And I killed her because I have no use for the pyromancies that she offers or that this guy offers. I'm not doing any pyro. I killed her off, and she drops a Firekeeper soul. And that is one of the Firekeeper souls that would have brought me to +3. To get to +4, there is another Firekeeper soul in Blighttown. As you're making your way down to Blighttown from Firelink Shrine, which I showed everyone. We took that route in one of the earlier episodes to kill off the evil witch Quelaag. About halfway down those ladders, there's a section where there are a whole bunch of poison dart spitters. And it's like an optional section. If you kill off those guys, you can drop down to where there are some fire dogs. Carefully kill off the fire dogs, and then there's a really obvious Firekeeper soul down there as well. That Firekeeper soul is just behind a sewer grate. So that area is really not that hard to find. It's just instead of going all the way down to the base of Blighttown, you only go down maybe 2 ladders or 3 ladders instead, and then just doing a little exploring. That's the 4th Estus Flask upgrade. That's the 4th Firekeeper soul. A lot of people have asked me about that, so I wanted to just clarify it here. The other thing that I want to share with everyone is what's going on with my character, because I never share that either. So, we are soul level 47 at this point. I have pumped primarily Vitality and Endurance. I've also put quite a few points into Strength. I put 24 points into Strength so that I can use this sword one-handed. In retrospect, I kind of wish I only put 16 points into Strength, because then I could still two-hand the weapon effectively, because although my very large sword requires 24 strength to use, you get a 50% strength bonus when you're using it two-handed. So I could have had 16, 50% bonus brings you to 24, so I could have used it that way, and I'm fine to use it two-handed as well. So that would have just allowed me to bolster endurance and vitality a little bit more. I do have quite a few souls in the bank, so why don't we put some more into endurance. I encourage bringing endurance at least until you max out stamina. So you can see putting 3 more points into endurance will bring my stamina from 150 to 159. We can confirm that reinforcement, upgrade that. Eventually, your stamina maxes out, and endurance is no longer going to increase that. So at that point, there's less of an incentive to put more points into endurance, and then I sort of pump vitality a little bit more. Now we're soul level 50, and I guess just to sort of show you even more, I have just sort of what I'm wearing. This +10 Zweender, there's my attempted pronunciation, sword, along with just a Crest shield. I could use any shield right now, doesn't really matter. Gold hemmed black hood, silver knight armor, some good damage reduction on this one. Crimson gloves, very lightweight, but you know, still pretty solid, and leather boots, just because they look a little less girly than this crimson waistcloth. So those are the items that I'm wearing. You've seen me collect all of these except for the gold hemmed black hood, and this was something else I did pick up off camera. The gold hem set is quite powerful and extremely lightweight, and you pick it up in this area as well. You actually don't need to fight any monsters on your way to get the gold hem set, and I'm not going to run the whole way. I'll take you there in a later episode when I need to kill off Ceaseless Discharge. You can actually see Ceaseless Discharge there in the distance, his little like tentacles waving up there. You basically just follow along this path. I believe you traverse the light over there in the distance, head up that path, past Ceaseless Discharge, and you can pick up the gold hemmed robe. I'm just wearing the helmet, but you have gold hemmed everything, like this black cloak, for example. Just be warned that when you do pick up that armor set, that is when Ceaseless Discharge goes hostile on you, and yeah, I mean, he'll kill you pretty quick if you don't expect that. So I just wanted to cover that and sort of just let you guys know of, you know, little things that I haven't, you know, featured in this video, just so you kind of have all the details. So for now, we're going to stop the video, and I'm going to pick up clearing out New Londo Ruins. So in the next video, we're going to just start over at Firelink Shrine, And New Londo Ruins is a good zone to clear at this point because we've killed off Great Wolf Sif. We have that ring that you need to kill the boss in New Londo Ruins, which you of course get from the wolf. And then you can also get a really powerful ember in New Londo Ruins that I can actually use to upgrade this sword even further. I mean, we're at plus 10 right now, but we can get it to plus 15 with that new ember that we'll pick up in the next video. Alright guys, that's going to do it. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Look forward to more of these Dark Souls walkthrough episodes. I'm going to try to get through this walkthrough as quick as possible. I do apologize that I didn't upload a video for Dark Souls over the past week or so. I record Dark Souls completely differently in like a different little studio, if you want to call it that. And I just haven't had access to the equipment over the past week and a half. But I'm back. You know, I can do more recording with my equipment now. So expect more of these Dark Souls episodes very soon. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I am Hunter SC. Peace out.